Everybody, what is going on? Oscar here. Tomorrow is going to help us understand whether Bitcoin and crypto is going much higher or we're actually seeing a retracement because of what we've seen in the past couple of days and hours, how wells are massively accumulating Bitcoin. What's happening tomorrow? Well, three important dates, and you guys have to watch by the end because I'll explain everything you need to know. Shanghai Ethereum upgrade. We have FOMC minutes, and of course, the one that a lot of people know, Consumer Price Index data for March reported this month in April. What does that mean? Well, let's go ahead and talk about it, everybody. This is what it looks like. So sexy. However, yes, we've seen it before. By the rumors of the news, 30,000 consolidation is, in my opinion, the perfect strategy for Bitcoin to follow. If it continues and consolidates like this after tomorrow, then I mean that is a confirmation that I was waiting for a while to see. Hey, yeah, we're gonna go much higher. But now, tomorrow, everybody, here's what's happening. The CPI is going down, and the rate that the Fed is increasing rates, the federal funds rate has decreased. Now it's no longer 75 basis points or 50 basis points. It's just 25 basis points, and it is assumed that if tomorrow the forecast of 5.2, right, we're coming at 6% forecast, 6% actual, means that inflation is going down on paper because you still go to the supermarket and it's still expensive, right? But that's another video. Tomorrow we're going to have the CPI data, and all of them have been very important because the Fed announces rates based on this, and they still went ahead and added 25 basis points. Tomorrow, the FOMC minutes are going to allow us to have a deeper thought, just understanding the reasons behind it and why they're going to actually continue with their, hawkish way of putting rates and not letting it stop and pause. Because here's the deal. Many of us were expecting a Jerome Powell, Federal Reserve Chairman, saying, "What's going to go ahead and pause rates because we can just let it go on its way on its own because, this inflation is now cool enough." Why? Because bank crisis, the banking system collapse. As they increase the federal funds rate, banks are more prone to collapse because obviously they borrowed during the pandemic, and we already know the story how an increase in the federal funds rate affects their bonds that they bought, and obviously they can go insolvent. You see how everything is connected? So we have that on top. Ethereum Shanghai upgrade, meaning Ethereum right now reached $1,900, almost 2,000 in some exchanges, maybe 2,000 with the yesterday's night pump of Bitcoin from $28,000 to $30,000. That was awesome to watch. Meaning, guys, there's a lot of things going on. These three combined, it could cause major volatility. And if I have to remind you guys, uncertainty is what the markets, they don't like. So it's not that we are in a bull trap, and it's not that we are in a bear trap that we can go much higher. It's just that anything like this, it's prone to make Bitcoin go wild in all directions. But what we're seeing right now, I believe it is precisely what any short sellers will want to see. Tomorrow we're going to see some shorts going full 100%, meaning they might want to bring the price of Bitcoin down. But it's all about Bitcoin respecting the prone and known supports. What is the first support, guys? It's going to be right here, and right here. 29,000, it is what it took a while to break. Then 29,479, that's with my price channel that I have created. That's what I have so far with my price channel. And the 26, mid 26,000s, where Bitcoin hasn't gone through that after multiple attempts. The support has respected that. You see? So by now you're understanding why it is important to know beforehand. Tomorrow happens in the morning when all the numbers starts popping. You're ready to cash and make some trades, because it's all about timing if you're a trader for maximum amount of profits. Now you know and you're aware. Personally, the CPI data happens monthly and there's always volatility around it. The FOMC meeting minutes happen every after the FOMCs. So when they're combined plus Shanghai, I do consider in a higher probability a sell-off tomorrow. But here's the deal: if that sell-off is it's gone, meaning that it comes back with a recovery in less than 48 hours, shut up, we are going majorly higher to the 31, 32s. Here's the ultimate test for Bitcoin to really see if this guy is finally out of the bear, out of the 20s, and it's ready to the 30s, because that's where we're heading. This break finally really is a huge check mark for a lot of longs and bulls, and I believe those are great news. What do you think, everybody? Like and subscribe. Hope you're ready for tomorrow. It's going to be crazy. I'll see you next time, everybody. Peace.